It's really important for me to be at the Open Banking Expo today because open banking is one of the most disruptive areas in financial services. So open banking, open finance and embedded finance is where we have been for some time now seen a lot of disruption. There's 90 countries around the world and governments that are behind open banking and also enabling the banks to disrupt the market more, to make payments more easy for the consumer and also faster. So I'm here today because there's lots of disruptive fintechs here that are doing some great things in this space with the banks, but also with retailers and throughout sort of the ecosystem of making payments simple and secure. I'm also here to hear what the government is saying on this matter. It's an area where the UK has always been very, very strong in financial services. With Brexit and with a number of other initiatives that have happened, we don't want to lose that market edge that we've always had as a country. I was interested in what Lord Holmes said about that focus at a government level on open banking. Also, I like the idea that although we're covering open finance, open banking, we're also covering the softer, more human-centric side of business. There's a stage that I'm on and I'm presenting on, which is on women in open banking. And we're actually doing a talk on work-life balance. And work-life balance is not just a problem for women, it's a problem for us all. Anybody that has children or anybody that's managing work-life balance in terms of mental health, we all need to be thinking about this. So perhaps next year, instead of it being in the women in open banking kind of theatre, perhaps it would be better if it was in the main theatre, so that we all have, those softer issues are always also dealt with in an industry event. In terms of progress for next year, what I'd really like to see is more use cases of things like variable recurring payments and other elements of people actually using open banking. We know that there's millions of people in the UK using it already. They don't even know they're using it. But there isn't enough use cases around yet for us to talk about. NatWest are doing quite a lot of good stuff around variable recurring payments. But the JROT report has actually expressed the need for more of these use cases. So I'd like to see the banks investing more, the CMA A8, investing more time and energy on making sure that we see next year we're actually talking about how we've disrupted, not the topic itself, but actually how it's working in the real world.